Okay, so it fired right up. That's a good sign. I'm gonna figure out if this is fire mist or I'm not sure what this color is called actually. Looks different outside than it does in the through the camera.
Well, we didn't do anything to the car other than
These fillers will have to be redone. They were. How long ago did you have those fillers done?
about, I would say 8 years ago.
8 years ago. So they didn't paint the car, just the fillers, correct? Okay. That's something I'd probably redo. That's a heavy hood. Hang on, I'll help you.
It's not for old people.
And that's right. Little patina on the top of this mirror, but the paint looks like it's supposed to look from what I can see. These were custom wheels from the selling dealer. They would have.
To be honest, if you want to take it on the road, I will not go with these.
Yeah, no, absolutely not, no.
Open the trunk. We have only driven from here to there.
It's just got some surface patina that I can correct. Power trunk sounds like it's still working. All the rubbers look like they should. So you guys are seeing this car in the rough. So far I have no problem with the exterior of this car. I think the exterior looks like it should.
This has been not out ever since we got it. Before that,
We never pulled this thing out.
Right. Oh, this is the parade boot.
Yeah.
All right, there's one half. Where's the other half?
No, they
Oh, there's
both
two.
in there.
There's two in there. Okay, great.
You want me to open the hood?
Yeah. No, let me just. Not yet. Let me. That's fine. Yeah, I'll take my time. So do you guys redo the back fillers too? It looks like.
Yes,
Right.
all four of them.
Yeah. So all four need to be refinished again, just to make them more quality. You can see how they're just.
I
It was a-
I have the address where they came from.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll wrap this little video up, and then we'll look under the hood where it counts here, and we'll see what we got. See you shortly, guys. Okay, so you guys are seeing this in the rough. Now, this is it's a 76, so how many years is it? Not, was it 40, how old is this car? 47, 8 years old? 48 years old. So this is a car that just was not properly, it was not in a heated or climate controlled atmosphere, but this is a car that instead of restoring, I think we'll do like what we would call a preservation cleansing and try to get everything as clean as possible. You know, the paint is going to have issues on the valve covers just from heat cycles. These guys crank the car and shut it off, crank the car and shut it off year after year. I see a lot of potential here, guys. I really do. Yeah, this is not an engine bay that we would go from front to back and refinish everything. We're just going to preserve what we can and probably just leave it, to be honest with you. It looks bad now. It's just because it's dirty. There's more dirt than rust or corrosion. I mean, things that you see corroded here, that's normal, you know. Typically, we would refinish these valve covers, refinish the exhaust manifolds, but I think, yeah, no, don't start yet. I think we're gonna leave them. I think for originality purposes. I mean, this is a 25-mile car. Where do you find a 25-mile car? All the hood hinges look good. The mat is in incredible condition. And I can see where somebody could look at this car and be turned off. Hey guys, I had two friends of mine, Paul. I had two friends of mine in the last several years come look at this car, and they both Dean and the other guy, I don't know his name, is a friend of a friend.
Elderly person, he sent somebody to look at it.
Yeah, so they passed on the car because they see that and they got turned off. But I see something different. I see a car that's been just not super well preserved as far as like a climate controlled atmosphere. But we're going to wrap this up and then we'll get a look at the undercarriage here in just a second too. All right, now I'm on a yoga mat up under this car, and it looks like the car had some factory undercoating applied. Hang on, let me clean this lens. Looks like it has some factory undercoating applied from the original selling dealer. This car has been nowhere. It's been driven nowhere. You can see it's got the original tires when it was delivered new. And what would have been done is the selling dealer would have upgraded that wheel and tire package, chromed the factory wheels, and put the Vogues on. So I couldn't see the exact date, but there's no doubt that those are old Vogues from the 70s, which would have been put on the car new. And it just looks ugly under here because there's a lot of cobwebs, it's dirty. But I can see a lot of potential on this car. I really can.
Use this between the cobwebs?
No, don't worry about the cobwebs. the guy that owns this car is a gentleman. He's offered all kinds of stuff here, but he's fixing us some coffee right now. So we're gonna have a cup of coffee with these folks. And I think that's the original, I guess, I can't tell. That says, I'm looking at this upside down. If that's not the original muffler, I would assume it would be. It just has light surface corrosion, but looks like the undercoating did its job. So we'll look at the front of the car next. This is the back of the car. We'll merge all these videos together, I would imagine, at this point. So far, so good. No red flags just yet. Now we're up under the front of the car. And as you can see, it's just surface corrosion. We will steam clean, scrub, elbow grease. I don't think we'll touch anything as far as refinishing. I don't think. I'm going to consult with some of my experts, and you guys out there that are watching this video, you tell me, I mean, do you want that oil pan and transmission pan back to new, or should I just clean it and detail it and leave it? I mean, something like that brace right there that can come off, I might just take that and, you know, refinish that just so it's not so ugly looking. But this is not a rusty car. I mean, what you're seeing is just basic surface corrosion on a car that wasn't stored in a climate controlled facility. But this is a legit 25-mile car, no doubt about it, guys. And again, you're seeing it in a condition that hasn't been touched by anybody that really knows what they're doing as far as, you know, preparing a car. Paul told me, he goes, I know nothing about cars.
Exactly.
And Paul, you got this what? Just some guy owed you a bunch of money? And how many years? 15, 20 years ago? How many years ago?
Yeah, we got it 12 years ago.
Yeah, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a gentleman owed him and his family some money, and I guess what he had nobody had to give you the car?
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
We paid him some more from our hand.
Yeah, so there it is. So, yeah, I think this is a go, guys. I'm actually excited because I can see right through the surface corrosion and the cobwebs and all the little rough stuff that you're seeing here. So I'm going to wrap this up, maybe do one more before we leave. Maybe document us having some coffee with Paul and his family. That's about it. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. All right, now we got the top down and we're driving. I'm only driving far enough to make sure that the miles are moving. So the trip odometer's moving. It was at 2.1 or 2, and now it's at 2.5. I want to make sure the 25 moves. Tires are done. They're flat spotted. The car just wobbling from the tires being bad. So we're going to discover together if that 5 goes to a 6. How far should I go, Paul?
You can make a left and
Take a
go
left?
and come
Okay.
back there.
I don't want to put any more than just a mile on it. You guys can see it's kind of wobbling just from the tires being old. And what I'll probably do is probably just leave these tires on it for collectability reasons, because I would imagine the guy that buys this car,
Make a left hand.
yeah, with 25 miles is going to want to have the original tires, I would imagine. And we'll clean it and detail it and service it and all that. The air conditioner's not coming on, nor the radio, so I'm hoping that might be a fuse or something.
I don't know how to put it on. You never tried.
The steering wheel's new, the carpet's everything. It's missing the floor mat, so I'm gonna have to source a set of floor mats. Take a left here.
Yeah, we can go back there.
All right, we gotta just get that 5 moving. I gotta make
Okay,
sure.
you wanna go up?
Let's go up a little more. Yeah, just not fast, just enough to get the miles on it. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I see that 5 start to go to a 6, which I do, this is gonna be a done deal, guys. This is a car that I can save, that I can bring back. I'm 100% convinced. Yeah, all right, we're gonna turn around here, Paul, because I don't want to drive it any further than I have to.
Maybe just take a U-turn.
Yeah, I'll just make a U-turn here. Be very careful. Top is down. We got this beautiful, warm New Jersey evening here. I got a hot cup of coffee waiting for me back at the house, which is too hot for coffee, but I'm kind of tired, so this will give me a little wake up. I'm gonna try to go. We got my buddy Mark Manuzza. He sent me a link to his nephew's restaurant in Freehold, so he says it's pretty good Italian food, or excellent Italian food. So I think we're gonna go ahead and take Mark up on his recommendation. But so far the trip is good, man. This guy's a gentleman. Paul, you're a gentleman, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you showing me this car, and we're gonna wrap this up. I may do another one here shortly, guys, at the restaurant, and kind of recap what I've seen here for you guys. So there it is. It looks like it's a done deal. We're now at 26 miles, and I'm not putting another mile on this car. That's it, guys. And this is the longest this car has been driven since Paul and his family have owned it.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it's been in the drive or the garage. There's not any fresh drops of oil. There's no oil leaks on this ground, which is crazy. I would have thought it'd be like an oil slick. But no, it's all good. Do you want to back in or just pull it forward?
Whatever you were gonna.
I'm gonna pull it in forward for right now.
Okay.
So all right, guys, there we go. There was the drive. Thanks. Okay, guys, I'm gonna turn the camera over to Candy. Go ahead and just video us. Just hold it. Just don't touch anything. Just hold it. All right, so guys, it's a done deal. I bought the car. I'm very happy. I'm excited to start working on it. I just wanted to shake these guys' hands.
Thank you for coming.
Paul?
Yep.
And Ken,
Okay, thank you.
right? And your name again?
Sukhwan. Nice
Saquon.
meeting you.
And
I'm Sushma.
Sushma.
Agnew.
All right.
Sushma.
So the
Good
deal's
to see
done.
you
These guys
guys.
are awesome to deal with. We just sat and had coffee, did the bill of sale. I'm gonna meet with his son tomorrow to wrap up the title. But yeah, I'm excited to get it back. So we got a lot of work to do, but I think it's gonna pay off. So appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys being so gracious and working
Thank you for
with
coming
you.
over.
All right, man.
Pleasure
That's a
meeting you.
wrap. We're all good.
All right.
So,
Thank you.
Bill, before you go,
Uh huh.